competition is what it is. So he's moving on to his own network, and he'll have his own programming and everything. But we really want to, well, I personally, have to acknowledge what he has been able to do, especially in that time slot, which he has dominated, maybe from whence he came, more or less, even from his days on Win TV. He was always very, very prominent in that position, that 6 to 7. Nobody over the years has been able to really compete with him during that hour with the product that he has, which is Crime Watch. He's also a workhorse too. Unlike myself, he will be out 2 in the morning covering a crime that happened. Me, at 2 o'clock in the morning, brother, when the air condition get a little cool, I pull in my cover. But then again, I out here doing morning TV, not evening TV. But, he's been very consistent throughout the years, and we wish him the best of luck. We really do. And, we at Synergy TV here, we've tried to help him with the transition. Although we knew he was leaving. We didn't, the courtesies extended was that, we'll help you through that period of transition and, run the program and straight across and that kind of thing to make sure a smooth transition takes place, because we've always had a good relationship with him. There have been some times where, he has been, it was our words there for me in the morning. But I not saying, that was in the earlies and the viewers, some of the viewers didn't like some of the things that were said on the morning show, and they kind of call it and thing and whatever. And then we saw that out and smooth that out. And, just recently for, I think it was Indian Arrival Day? It was Indian Arrival Day. Was it Indian Arrival? Yes, it was Indian Arrival Day. I had the pleasure of meeting him in person for the first time in Siparia at the Prime Minister's event where we were judges at the corridor competition. And, Ian has done a fantastic job, and he has really, he has locked the market in terms of what he does, and we wish him all the best moving forward, man. Yeah. Best of luck. All right. So, I tell you what, look out this evening. It's going to be the final episode of Crime Watch on this network. Okay? Nice one. All right. So as we proceed this morning, we want to get into the headlines this morning, of course. A few things have happened since last we spoke, which was about 24 hours ago. So a major twist has occurred in the probe into the theft of guns, ammo, and into the theft of guns and ammo from the Port of Spain station. Yesterday, it was reported that 2 police officers had been detained. This morning, we have another 5 officers. So in total, 7 police have been arrested in connection with these missing guns and ammo. So 7 police officers have now been arrested in connection with the disappearance of 3 firearms and a quantity of ammunition from the Central Police Station at St. Vincent Street in Port of Spain. Senior police officials confirmed the major twist in the probe yesterday, saying the officers, who were of varying ranks, would have been on shift the night when the arms and ammunition went missing. According to senior police, the officers were being questioned up to late yesterday, but no charges had yet been laid. And the missing items include 3 Glock pistols, 3 magazines, and 45 rounds of 9mm ammunition. The items were lodged at the Central Police Station for safekeeping by municipal police officers attached to the Port of Spain Division around 2:47 p.m. on August 10th. However, a firearms check around 3:40 a.m. the next day, August 11th, revealed the arms and ammunition were missing. An investigation was immediately launched, so 7 police officers are being questioned as it relates to that. And this is the police doing their policing and policing themselves. I don't think anybody could complain about that. It's the one thing that Greenwich and Pitt have always been consistent with, is they've always said that, the police, they lock up their own, They hold their own accountable. I think these missing guns, after this situation that took place in South, with the death of WPC Eversley, where you had a significant number of guns that went missing there, we heard about a recovery of some of those guns. We never got an update as to if all of the guns were recovered. We don't know how many of those firearms are outside that are marked TTPS. So we haven't gotten an update on that. I'll see what I could do about that with Greenwich next week, just to get an update on that story, considering that we have more guns going missing from our police station this week.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got, man? All right, so the Prime Minister gets an update on CARICOM Secretary General issue. So St. Lucia Prime Minister and CARICOM Chairman Philip J. Pierre has updated Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar on efforts to seek an advisory opinion from the CCJ over the appointment of CARICOM Secretary General Dr. Carla Barnett. The issue was among matters discussed when Pierre met with Persad-Bissessar here in Trinidad and Tobago yesterday evening for talks aimed at strengthening regional cooperation. According to a statement from the OPM, Pierre, in his capacity as CARICOM chairman, briefed Persad-Bissessar on the matter of seeking an advisory opinion from the Caribbean Court of Justice with respect to the appointment of the CARICOM Secretary General. All right? That's also in the news this morning. A mother of one was shot dead on her way to work. Did I say dead? Yeah, shot dead. That's the headline. Police are continuing investigations into the murder of 30-year-old mother of one Chanel Lewis of Bridge Road, Brooklyn Settlement, Sangre Grande. Police said Lewis was ambushed and shot in the head and abdomen, all right, by a lone gunman while she was walking out of her home on the way to work around 8 a.m. yesterday. Villagers also reported seeing a white Nissan March. Did I read that correct? A white Nissan March? They still make March? Well, I didn't even know that. All right, a white Nissan March vehicle speeding off along Brooklyn Road after the attack. Officers from Sangre Grande CID and Task Force responded to a trouble call around 8:30 a.m. On arrival, they found the woman lying on the road, bleeding profusely from gunshot wounds. Paramedics from Sangre Grande attached to EHS arrived on the scene and told police officers she was still alive. She was placed in the ambulance and rushed to Sangre Grande Hospital, but succumbed to her injury soon after. You know, usually in these situations, it is via TIDA, or, no, it's via TIDA, the vehicle that used. If it's gang related, then it would be a TIDA, or, was the other vehicle, an AD wagon? Director? I think it's an AD wagon. So they usually use these AD wagons or these TIDAs when it's gang related. That's what these fellas is most likely use. So while I'm reading a Nissan March, it makes me think that this is no gang related thing per se. This had to be some kind of, because you know, if it was gang related, I don't think they'll be rolling wrong in a Nissan March. So this had to be some kind of, I'm feeling like there's a personal kind of something, boy. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying, it just struck me as odd that they were driving a Nissan March. Right? It's not a vehicle that you just see in connection with a shooting, if you understand what I'm saying. It's not one of those. I think this is the first time I've ever read a story where the vehicle was a Nissan March. It's usually a TIDA or AD wagon. That's what they usually use. So maybe it could be somewhat of a personal nature. I don't know. But I guess the police will investigate that. They're hoping to get CCTV footage to support the investigation. They have no motive for the murder. That's interesting. All right. That's just some of the things. So it's 12 years I'm doing this. So when something odd pops up, It has kind of catch you off guard now. Quarried. Yeah, a march is not many people. I didn't even know still make march. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember the last time I really see an Islam march. You know, I mean, maybe I haven't been paying attention, but it's just something that's catch you out. When you're accustomed reading the news and you're familiar with certain things, when you read now and you see something that kind of odd, it is catchy, you know? It kind of shocked me. I was like, a march, you know. But condolences going on to the family, and we hope that this matter, you know, the police get they catch somebody, you know what I mean? That somebody's held accountable for this. Khadija Amin tells the TPRC chair to put Eddie Hart police post challenge to rest. All right. Well, I think he ought to. Well, as a matter of fact, we have the clip, you know. Director, you have the Khadija Amin clip? The media spoke to her at the funeral yesterday. She was at the funeral yesterday for, Vashti Suku, UNC stalwart that passed away. And she was at the funeral and the media caught up with her. And, well, you know, it's the media, so whether it's a funeral or wherever it is, they're going to ask the questions. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't go to a funeral to ask people a question, but nevertheless. But they asked her about it, and she had some things to say. Have the clip? All right, nice one. Yeah, and I think he needs to put it to rest. You're just making a fool out of yourself, bro. Right? Because like I said yesterday, which came first, the chicken or the egg? So did the gas line come before the play park? Because you have the other one, Simon Ninobrega, talking about, they put the post literally on top of a play park, a children's play park, and it could be a disaster. Okay, how the play park reached there? Was it what somebody gave approval for the play park to be, if the gas line is such a, although NGC has, and I don't understand it, NGC already come out and say this line is inactive. So I really don't know what it is they still, and you know what's the next part too? It is not a permanent structure. That is the next thing this clown, Simon Ninobrega, was talking yesterday about, well, they say temporary, but it looked like a permanent structure to me because they put on, it's going on a piece of concrete. It's a mobile unit. And yes, Trinidad and Tobago, I know for some people, you wouldn't understand why it's a mobile unit. You see, we tend to think that a mobile unit has wheels, so that some kind of truck or van or something can come and just pick it up. That is not the definition of a mobile unit. There are other types of mobile units. For instance, it is a collapsible container. And because it is collapsible, it is deemed, it is termed, or the terminology for it, or it is recognized as a, or it is defined as a mobile unit. Because you can collapse it, bam, take the parts, put it on a truck, and carry it away to our next location. That is why it is termed a mobile unit. I see this nonsense being debated online. It's sickening now. Yeah, run me what she had to say, please.
There are several other police posts in the region, and as far as I know, the Eddie Hart, as well as the other police posts, are continuing. They have completed most of the work. They are outfitting. The Minister of Homeland will give you a better update. But what I can tell you is that the feedback from constituents after that standoff with myself and the Minister of Homeland being challenged by the chairman of Tunapuna Piapo Corporation, several constituents, people who live within that area, have been, they're very much in support of it. We have had a murder in the Eddie Hart Savannah. We have had several vendors robbed. We have had rapes. There are people who go out as early as 5 a.m. to walk in that savannah and stay very late. We have dozens of youth groups in that area, and it's not only on the Savannah, but in the surrounding areas. You have the bus route and the Eastern Main Road. You have the communities in Tacarigua there that feel safer. So that is one example of a police post and the impact it will have and the number of stakeholders that will be positively impacted. I think the chairman of Tunapuna Piako Corporation should realize that he has run his course. He first said that he was concerned that there was no consultation, and I think one of his problems is that he's finding it hard to accept that he's no longer in charge, that his party is no longer in charge, so that, we don't have to, he may not know about everything that the central government is doing. This is a project of the Prime Minister, an initiative of the central government to keep the entire country safer. When that did not work, he indicated that somebody passed in the Savannah and tell him to have gas lines there. I think the NGC was able to put that to rest by indicating that those gas lines are not active. And I think he's still going on. I'm not sure what he's saying now, but it seems as though I think he has run his course. I think he should just let it die a natural death now. I hope he's not planning to use state funds to sue the state to prevent the people from having a police post. Yeah?
Yeah, that's Khadija. I mean, yesterday that clip could see Guardian Media, but I mean, look, buddy, all they're talking about, and then this whole conversation, remember the experts jump out, but this raises issues of planning laws. You have planning laws for a mobile unit? We have planning laws for mobile units. I know when you're constructing someone, you're laying foundation and all kind of thing, and you want to pop a building, well, all right, you have laws that apply to planning. I didn't know you had to have plan. I didn't know it had laws to put on a mobile unit. And then people don't understand that it is a mobile unit. It don't have to be on wheels. Lord, how banana republic we could be, boy? No, I'm telling you, I see in this stupid debate, oh, it's not a mobile unit, and they're trying to say it's a structure then that's being built. It is a collapsible container. This place is embarrassing sometimes, I'm telling you, boy. One big whole talk on socials, but if it's a mobile unit, no, it's not a mobile unit. And all you had to do, right? All you have to do is a little research. A matter of fact, ask AI or Gemini or Google it. Is a collapsible unit considered mobile? And it will tell you that it is a mobile, it is considered a mobile unit because it could be taken down, collapsed, right? They could collapse it and then load it up on a truck and drive away with it. And then they could go and put it up somewhere else. So you could move it from one point to the next, which makes it mobile. This is ridiculous now. It really is. You have 30 police posts in the country, right? But you have this one location that you're getting static, pushback, and one set of bacchanal, and for no good reason. For no good reason. It have no pole there, no post, no nothing, saying that it have a gas line. You understand what I'm saying? And you remember the picture from yesterday? That the last picture I sent you, with what looked like the shot that CNC3 Guardian Media take from the kind of drone shot now, which looked like gym equipment, right? Now, I don't know if children display with those things now, but, But anyway, I mean, I'm still trying to find the play park. That's the exercise machines, that's what I'm saying. So I tell you, there's a comedy, This had to be a comedy. And I raised a question yesterday. All right, it's a gas line? Okay, no problem. It's running east or west or north or south? If it's running north or south, it means it's running across the Eastern Main Road and the priority bus route. Not so? And if it running east to west, then all these houses and things, it running under all these houses. Right? Correct? Common sense? So what's your problem? I mean, your argument is mute. You're looking like a real clown now. So just pack it up and go home now. Jeez, boy. Hey, I tell you. No, I tell you, boy, something wrong. I give up. I give up. You can't talk sense. I don't know. Bacchanal yesterday, boy. PSA protest stalled WASA wage negotiations. So the Public Services Association has stepped up pressure on WASA over stalled negotiations for new salaries, back pay, and other costs associated with workers' terms and conditions of employment. PSA President Felicia Thomas led workers in a protest outside WASA's Public Education Center yesterday, saying the union had reached out to management to continue negotiations but was dissatisfied with the progress on the cost proposals. Thomas said the proposals submitted since January had not been advanced by WASA management. All right, we just going on with the management at WASA. Were they playing games or something or what? If the people and them submitting things in January, we in August. Why that not submitted yet? You have a budget coming up in about 8 weeks. Just now, Thomas said the Director of Human Resources, who is responsible for moving the proposals from the negotiating table to the board, and ultimately the Ministry of Finance had not taken the necessary steps. Does that sound familiar? Remember I tell all you, it had a particular program going on, and when documents reach certain people's desk, it's just not moving from their desk to the next desk, it's just stalling the whole process. And it wasn't WASA I was talking about, but apparently the same thing happened at WASA. Right? Nice. So you see, when I say a thing, I don't be guessing when I say a thing. All right. I don't know the same situation at WASA, but anyway. She said the union had therefore told management that workers would not accept business as usual while the proposals remain stalled. The PSA president said workers would remain at the sports club for management to complete the process and urge board members to approve the necessary documentation. All right. Well, I don't think they will get a problem at the board level. I think the problem here is moving the documents from one point to the next, right? Because the board, given that they campaigned with the UNC, the board, which would be a UNC board, right, ought not to have any problem signing off on anything with the negotiations once it reached the board. But the problem is it didn't reach the board. It didn't reach the board since January. It's down there. You understand what I'm telling you? And it was the same thing the same thing was going on with NPOPs. 4 and 5 fortnights people were being owed because documents not moving from one point to the next. And this is the nonsense that's going on, right? To the point where the minister had to announce last week that she's now sourced a company to handle those payments. And since sourcing that company to handle the payments, the people and their money right up now. You understand? I think they bring it up to date. I think it's like 1 fortnight they're owing them now. But people were being owed 4 and 5 fortnights, which is totally ridiculous. Anyway, so we'll see what happens with WASA. But I see yesterday, right? You have the clip with the lunchtime protest. I see this video circulating. Right, WASA workers staged lunchtime protest. I was wondering, so I see this yesterday, right? Don't laugh, eh? So I was wondering, what is our lunchtime protest? Right? Because if you're protesting during lunchtime, that means you're hungry. I just said, you don't protest during lunchtime, you protest during working hours. Not so? You don't wait till lunchtime to come out and protest. You protest during the hours around lunchtime. So you protest during those hours and then you go for lunch. So I was like, what's a worker stage lunchtime protest? I was wondering, like, where's our lunchtime protest, boy? Like the cafeteria didn't have any macaroni pie. What is going on? If you understand what I'm saying. I'm saying it just sounds so, it's in the term now, boy. I was like, lunchtime protest? Why would you protest around lunchtime? You protest during your working hours, Red. Lunch is yours. Don't protest during lunch. Oh, good Lord of mercy. That's like you're going to school and you want to duck a class now, but you choose lunchtime to do it. Alright? Alright? 6th period is maths. You don't want to go to maths class, so you want to duck maths. But you decide to do it lunchtime. It doesn't make no sense. That's what I'm saying. So I was like, it does not make no sense, you know what I mean? But we'll continue to see how those negotiations go. We're going to take a break. When we come back from the break, we'll get to the phone line, take some calls straight up to the hour. We do have a representative from the Naparima Bowl who will be joining us. We have a 5K coming up on the 29th of August, I believe it is. And we will have a conversation with our chefs here at the top of the hour before we get to the interview with the 5K. So this first hour, we're going to open the phone lines, take some calls from you guys and, you know, hear your thoughts on whatever is taking place in Trinidad and Tobago. And don't hold back, man. Don't hold back. Share your thoughts. That's what we're here for. As we go to the break, though, I want to remind you about the Therapeutic Massage and Beauty Culture Limited. So if you're looking to get a career, if you're considering a career in massage therapy or cosmetology, well, you can enroll now with the Trinidad and Tobago College of Therapeutic Massage and Beauty Culture. They are enrolling for September 2026, all right? You can learn, they have experienced persons with over 40 years experience in the field of massage therapy and cosmetology. You could train for that job in what is one of the fastest growing industries in the world. They are also registered with the Ministry of Education. They're registered with the Accreditation Council of Trinidad and Tobago for a gate-funded massage diploma. And they're also registered with the National Training Agency to teach a cosmetology Level 2 CVQ. So give them a call now on 658-3907, or you could WhatsApp them on 496-1111. You could also visit their website, www.ttcollegeofmassage.com. So we take the break. When we come back from the break, we'll open the phone line, take some calls. Yeah, don't go anywhere. Breaking On continues after this. It's Friday.
William Monroe's birthday celebration presents a church fundraiser talent show, The Talent Within. Join us on Saturday the 29th of August at 6:30 p.m. at the San Juan Revival Ministries. Do you have a talent waiting to be discovered? Then this is your time to shine. Amazing cash prizes. First place, 5,000. Second place, 3,000. Third place, 2,000. Fourth place, 1,500. And fifth place, $1,000. Special guest performances by Blessed Messenger and Minister Sean Daniel. Tickets are only $100. And your tickets gives you more than just entry. You'll be automatically entered for a chance to win amazing door prizes, a toaster, pressure cooker, cooler, my personal favorite, a garment steamer, and so much more. Don't miss your chance to enjoy a night of incredible talent, great entertainment, and exciting giveaways. For more information, call 490-6760 or 332-6880. The talent within, where gifts are revealed and stars are born.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supply of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78, Bamboo Settlement number 2, Valsain, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor, and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call us at 645-2603 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerators, parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Are you tired of managing symptoms without understanding why your body is breaking down? Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic provides consultation and re-education sessions followed by nutritional therapy programs designed to address the root causes of chronic disease. The clinic works with clients in Trinidad and Tobago and internationally, helping people rebuild the body through correct nutrition, not drugs, supplements, herbs, detoxes, injections, or quick fixes. Setwayo is also the author of You Are Not Sick, You Are Malnourished, a powerful health book that has been the top-selling book on consignment at RIK bookstores nationwide every month since entering the stores. If you're struggling with cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity, autoimmune issues, fertility challenges, digestive problems, or other chronic condition, book a consultation and re-education session today. Purchase the book at RIK bookstores nationwide, Nelson's Bookstore in Tobago, Amazon, or Gumroad. Visit setwayoclinic.com or call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic, rebuilding the body, reversing disease through nutritional therapy.
All right, people, so we're back, and as we return, like I said, we've had a few things pop up. I already wanted to go through that court judgment with the Balize House, but we'll leave that alone for today. There is one thing that I wanted to show, though. I think it is the head of the EMA was speaking with the media recently about moving the Beetham landfill. You have that clip? Right, run me that clip.
Really pertinent information in terms of what needs to be done, and one of the areas identified was the generation of what is called landfill gas or methane, and because it's generated in a landfill, it's called landfill gas. So we recognize that where you do not have controlled landfill or sanitary landfill, you have methane which is sort of released because of the decomposition of waste. So that is happening in various places. It's happening at the Beetham landfill or the Beetham site, I should say. What needs to be done, of course, is that, and this is not new. There have been plans afoot to have that area closed, the Beetham landfill closed for some time now. But I think it has been recognized that there are some social issues that also needs to be addressed. I think we all know that there are many people who generate a livelihood from scavenging and harvesting other things from the site. So it's not simply a matter of closing it. It's a matter of identifying how you will address those social issues as well. And so the government is looking at, and organizations within Trinidad and Tobago, to see how we can stop the deposition of waste at the Beetham area. That is going to take some time. It will have to be phased. What we have recognized, as I mentioned, is that the social dynamic needs to be looked at and addressed so that people are not becoming disadvantaged. Maybe it might be other things that people who are earning a livelihood from that landfill can do. And then to open a sanitary landfill. And so there are plans afoot to open a sanitary landfill at the Forest Park area. EMA is currently looking at an environmental impact assessment which is being done for that area. And so when we have that sanitary landfill established, it means that you can better control the emissions of methane. And so you can collect, you can utilize in some way, but ultimately that is the solution when we talk about emissions of greenhouse gases and methane.
But if there isn't a landfill in Beetham, where else in North there could be one?
In North it's going to be a real challenge, because the issue is that where will you locate a landfill in North? And so I think we've been challenged to find a substitute. So what will happen is that we will use, or the plan is to use the Beetham location as what is called a transfer point. And that waste is going to go to that point and then moved away. So it will not be deposited in the landfill area. It will be moved away, and we believe to the landfill site, which is at Forest Park. So that's the arrangement. And that happens very often when you cannot find a location, like in North, as you mentioned, that you find another mechanism to deal with the handling of it.
How long you think that this will take place?
Well, plans are afoot now. We're looking at it now. The Minister Swat Singh has been talking about it, and so. But as I mentioned, there are some issues connected to the social implications of closing that location. We need to resolve that first, and so I would assume, within the next year to 2 years, we should see.
All right, so that is the CEO there of the EMA proposing that they're going to move that Beetham landfill, and they're looking at Forest Park, which is, Forest Park is where, Claxton Bay? Yeah. Claxton Bay. So that's Claxton Bay, but that is where you used to have sugarcane plantations and all kind of thing down there, right? Right, yeah, right. So they're looking to move it somewhere down in that vicinity. But he's acknowledging that, there is a whole economy that thrives inside of there, with the scavenging and so on and so forth. But that Beetham landfill, I would imagine, I don't know if it's going to be a contentious thing, but for years I've been saying, for years I've been saying why the landfill is on the way into Port of Spain, which is the capital city, right? Huh? Yeah, I just saying, I've always wondered that now. I talk about as a little fella, because I used to live in Barata area, so we used to go from Barata to St. James and back. And as a little fella, I always wondered that why the landfill on that stretch now. But nevertheless, morning.
Very, very good morning to Stephan.
Morning, man. What's up?
His co-chef and the crew. So very soon you're going to hear, while you're on the topic of the landfill, very soon you're going to hear that the government is moving the landfill to spite the people in the beaten because the people in local terms make a hustle from the dump. And just my last point, so the government anti-crime plan, hear me carefully, the government anti-crime plan is affecting the Tunapuna-Piako Regional Corporation crime plan. All the best, have a great morning.
No problem. But you could weigh in on that. Is the moving of the landfill, is the moving of that Beetham landfill a good move or a bad move? To move it on to Claxton Bay. Morning. As well as anything else that's, you know, that tickles your fancy. Morning. Yeah, go ahead.
You know, I agree 100% with the Minister Amin. I think the chairman needs to take a rest on this topic. I think he run his course on it as well. This government is in charge, and when somebody in charge, they have and they want to adopt an attitude, I don't need to consult with you because you're not in charge. That is, you can't do anything about that. Right. There's nothing. I mean, you could do some things, but you have to be careful what you're doing because, again, it's a high-handed approach. And if indeed they did not consult with the corporation, and they don't have to, there's nothing you could do about that. Think if I did my boss, your boss come in and say, Stephan, I don't need to consult you on that. I mean, it would be nice for him to do it, but he don't
but how many hold on, how many corporations did they consult with?
Let me hear your question again.
I said, how many corporations did they consult with?
I'm not in government.
Huh?
For that. That is not something I don't know.
No, but my point, yeah, I'm not critiquing your comment, you know. What I'm saying is, calm down, I ain't critiquing you. What I'm saying is, if it is that Tunapuna-Piako Regional Corporation is the only corporation they didn't consult with, and he's upset about that, and they consulted with everybody else, well, okay. If it is that this is a mobile unit and the initiative is coming from central government, and there was no consultation that was necessary in that initiative, then fine. If it is that anything that central government is doing that they have to consult with the corporations, then the government is at fault. So there are many different aspects of it. If it is that they didn't consult with any corporation, then why is he the only one making noise? So it could swing left, right, up, down, sideways. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I ask you the question, how many corporations did they not consult with now? If he's the only one. But he's the only one that we know about because he's the only one making noise. But go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Last thing is, I do not think that the criminal element in this country, or some criminal element, don't fear the presence of a police post or a police station. When I hear people getting gunned down outside a police station, when I hear there was this place I get robbed opposite the police station.
Point taken, yeah. That's a good point.
You literally, there's a police station there, not a police post with maybe two officers, maybe they're not paying attention.
Yeah.
A whole police station. And when we have empirical facts and data like that, I mean, if you want to try the police force, we could go ahead. But our country and culture and history show that the criminal element have no fear for where a station is or where a police force is. And it's very troubling to me with that facts ahead. And you just hear one day, hey, police force, without anybody having any kind of say on it. And if you say something, well, there's a diehard blind PNN or something else, a lot of insult for pelt and all kind of thing. But how does it go? Has anybody posed that question to the government, where they get the data from? And other questions, of course, without being insulted. Thank you.
All right, yeah, no problem. No, it's No, I think that's a valid point. We have had crimes take place right outside of a police station, across the road from a police station, round the corner from a police station. But, I mean, that's a valid point. So how effective will a police post be given the fact that criminal elements have conducted criminal activity or committed crimes right outside a police station? That's a valid point. Morning.
Hello, Stephan. Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, Chef and your sous chef. You're looking fantastic, man. Thank you for coming to feed Stephan's special diet.
Yes.
You cater to me. Very good.
So, listen, Stephan.
Uh-huh.
I think it's a good idea to relocate
The Beetham landfill?
what do you call it? Yeah, it's a good idea, right? But preferably, we wouldn't want all those trucks to be coming south, man. It is already, tedious on that highway with all that, but it has to be relocated. Nobody wants, foreigners, everybody, including us, you're driving up the highway going to Port of Spain, you have to be exposed to that, you understand?
Well, it's the same thing in Port of Spain, when you're driving the highway and thing, but then again, I mean...
we should relocate.
If you want to put
we should relocate.
I'm just saying that I have never understood why we have a land... Two things I've never understood, or three things I've never understood in Trinidad and Tobago as a youth man. Why we have a landfill on your gateway into the capital city? Why...
And the whole Beetham.
And why you have a prison in the middle of the capital city?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, I guess prison is the location. So you could, you have the prisoners close by, I guess, for security measures. You understand?
Yeah.
And Stephan, this thing with the fire missing from CPS, that reeks of, it is disturbing. You know why? From my point of view, right? Well, they say municipal lodged the fire over there. Now there's a municipal station on the permanent on Frederick Street, as you know. So maybe they, based on prior events, they would have taken it over there for security measures, right?
Right.
And then no one does an arm check at 2:30 a.m. in the morning, right? But Stephan, it's ridiculous. 3:30, I mean, it's ridiculous, right? Because it's either you're lawful or you're lawless, and if you're lawless, you can't have a place in the TTPS. That stems from improper vetting and all those things. It is very unfortunate.
Okay.
I figure they say, well, it's municipal brought it now, so we put the blame on them, and that is, it's. I remember when a prisoner, what's his name? He would have escaped from Princeton, the senior in Port of Spain in charge of court and process. He was asked to step down, because vicariously he was liable, you understand? So
okay.
That should roll. That is it. Yeah. Take care, Stephan.
All right, no problem. Yeah. Let me see where we're going now. Yeah, morning.
Morning, Stephan. What's going on, man?
I did cool, man.
Yeah, if nobody ain't getting sick, where they have them hospital and them, you think they should break down all the hospital in Trinidad and Tobago? Because it seems like because people getting the police service and police station don't serve no purpose if somebody gets shot or something near a police station.
Good.
So I think we need to analyze that statement and start breaking down all them hospital where people don't get sick close to, because it seems like it's a waste of time. And then you see all the schools that children coming out dance. We need to break down those schools and all, because it seems like the schools ain't serving the purpose also. So we had to find out these kind of logics how we just think in Trinidad and Tobago now. Yeah, one of the reasons with this, Remis always say how you could have the gateway into your city greeted with a dump. Now remember, the first capital was St. Joseph, right? So I don't know at that time if the area was like real rural and was adequate to have the landfill at that time.
Right.
You know, so...
That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. The first capital was St. Joseph. So that's a good point,
in St. Joseph.
Yeah.
So we don't know how the condition was and the geographic location and thing, if it was appropriate at that time to, have the landfill. And now that, you come and you rename Port of Spain as the city, and whosoever was in charge of that should have taken into consideration that, okay, fine, now we have the city here, let's get rid of the landfill and relocate it. So I think that is long overdue, and that piece of area there from the bird sanctuary straight down to the Hyatt, they don't know what they're sitting on, the gold mine they're sitting on for development and to make that area something that could be one of the greatest spectacular in Trinidad and Tobago. Have a good morning, take care, man, and remember, we're breaking down hospitals later. Take care.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Let me take another one here. Yeah, morning.
Yeah, morning, Stephan.
Morning, man.
Morning to the crew and Steph and his other guests in the studio as well, and all the listeners that locked on.
All right, man.
I remember asking you if because of the SOE, it takes away the rights of the DPP, because instead of the police going to the DPP for the PDOs, they're going to the minister. They say us to try and find out that from it.
Yeah, but the DPP, all right, the PDO that the minister signs is to detain for an extended period. Given that would give the police the opportunity to gather evidence and so on and so forth, right? Once that evidence is gathered, they still have to go to the DPP to find out if they have enough to charge.
Okay, the other thing is, the chairman of MGC said the gas line is inactive for some years.
Yeah.
But remember, it have a funeral parlor opposite that Savannah that burns there. They have a crematorium there. So they need to get natural gas from somewhere. So there must be a line passing somewhere around there. No, none of us knows, so we shouldn't even be debating that until we have the facts.
Which funeral home?
Golden Grove.
Golden Grove.
Right opposite that same Savannah where the people selling food and all kind of things. There's
opposite Eddie Hart?
Yeah, there's a funeral parlor there. That burns there as well.
Well, there's usually...
So you must have a gas line passing somewhere. Then the other thing is the gas line is running from east to west, or west to east, or wherever, on the sidewalk or in the grass, on the beacon and the priority bus route.
Right.
And whenever there is a leak there, it is show up by we able to see all the grass burning and things like that. And it is also identified with those short yellow pipe, identifying where the lines are passing. So like TSTT and T and Tech and these people will know a gas line is passing there when they have to do the underground projects, inclusive of WASA. The context of the Punapuna Piaco Regional Corporation, as you rightly said, he's the only one making noise, but I also recognize that they didn't even speak to some of the UNC chairmen, but because of the noise that he started, they had meetings with other chairmen after that. So I don't think they're objecting to the post, I think they're objecting to the way the thing is being implemented. I'm looking at context here now, right? So it's not that they're against it, they're against how it is being done. And I always have a problem with the way the police and the government does things. Once you're spending taxpayers' money, there should be no non-disclosure, I should say. If you want, the non-disclosure part will be, you sign whatever you have to sign, but everything is not affluent as yet. You're still doing different discussion or having different discussion.
Right.
So you'll be able to come out and give part of the information. You won't be able to give all. But to just come out and say that non-disclosure and then say anything about it, I have a problem with that. The other thing is, you shouldn't be breaking the law to implement or enforce the law. if you know there's protocols to be done, we should do that to avoid the gaslighting, as they say, or the side talk. We do what we have to do. So once we cross our T's and dot our I's, we could make any kind of noise and we could just brush it aside. The other part is, if the chairman of the regional corporation come and try to obstruct or stop workers from doing something, why is the minister getting involved instead of giving some kind of instruction or well, it shouldn't be an instruction, or advising the commissioner of police to deal with it? Because he stand up in his savannah and say, what happened yesterday can't happen today. Why it can't happen today? Because
Well, I realize.
Well,
I realize that the one person that really haven't been speaking out, or we haven't really been hearing anything from consistently, is the Commissioner of Police, actually, as you mentioned it. He did make one statement, but he hasn't come out specifically and engaged anybody, as far as I know, in any corporation, to hold any discussions or anything from the point of the post that he holds then, because these are police posts. Hello?
Say that again?
I said these are police posts, right? So yeah. I haven't heard the Commissioner of Police. I mean, I think he criticized people that was against the post, and I would imagine the chairman of the TPRC would have fallen into that category. But outside of that, in that article that I read, where he criticized the critics of the police post, I haven't seen him on the ground, like, showing up, like to show up at Etihad ground or with the Tunapuna Piako Regional Corporation and engage them in some kind of conversation or the other. I haven't seen anything like that taking place with him. He's kind of invisible in the whole scene now, if you understand what I'm saying.
And that is and there's the point I'm getting at.
That's a good point you make there.
If we're trying to say that the police is an independent body and things like that, the minister, when people criticize and come and make bacchanal in the place, send your squad, use the commissioner of police, send your squad to deal with it. So the people could gain that confidence that is not the government running the police force, it's the commissioner of police.
Okay, fair enough.
And to say, and for the minister to say that they're not in charge anymore and they don't need to know what we're doing, I have a problem with that, because the opposition is there representing a percentage of the people, and the people needs to know where the money is going. Up to now, I don't know how much one of these things are costing.
Okay.
Could you deal with it to...
I'll find out. Maybe I could ask her to come on next week.
Okay.
I'll
appreciate that. And the other thing is, people keep saying PNM constituency and UNC constituency and PNM people living there. When you listen or watch the countdown on the election, you see PNM candidate 500, UNC candidate 700. So it have UNC and PNM people live in all constituency. So let's stop dividing the constituency. We all live together. PNM, UNC, Gaulis, all the other parties, all of us live in the community. But it have people who vote for different parties. So it's not PNM, it's PNM control a constituency, but it's not a PNM constituency.
No, they ain't control that.
UNC control.
No, UNC
control.
Roger is the MP for the area. So from the right. So he's a member of parliament for that area.
Right.
But the corporation.
This is what I'm saying.
Right, but the corporation is I think, PNM.
I don't deal with corporation. People that be talking about PNM and UNC, but it have PNM and UNC people living in each constituency.
Right.
It is the person who get the most vote end up being the representative.
Right.
So they fall whichever party they go with. They say, well, that party controlling that constituency, but it's not a party constituency. It's a people constituency, and the people in the constituency consist of people from both sides of the fence.
All right.
We even have people in the community who don't even want to go and vote. Some go on and vote for PNM, some vote for UNC, some say, this next party will now come up, they them just want to split the vote, so me voting for them. All that kind of talk, this talk in the community.
Right.
So we had to stop separating the community and calling it PNM and UNC. Have a pleasant morning. No fair.
No scene. All right, yeah. What I was saying is, well, Roger is the MP for the area, so from that perspective, right now, Tunapuna is a UNC constituency. But the corporation, I believe, is PNM, right? But our corporation has always been split, kind of right there marginally, so it's not like it's full PNM. I think it has been split between PNM and UNC people in the corporation. But I understand your points, and I hear you. But like I was saying, the minister I think the minister in the clip, she said, well, he's complaining about not being consulted. But there's an initiative, she said, there's an initiative of central government. Now, whether central government has to, it's a mobile unit, but I will find out. Let me find out. I'll find out from her. All right? But I don't know if, because it's mobile units that the police put it on, but then again, he bring the Commissioner of Police in the conversation. Commissioner of Police has been rather invisible in the whole scenario, except for this one time that he jumped out and he said, well, he criticized the critics then of the police post. So, look, the longer this goes, the more petty in nature it seems. The post is already down. It's on the ground, right? As far as a gas line, once again, there is no marker anywhere in the vicinity of the post that identifies that it have a gas line there. So I don't know where the chairman of the TPRC would have gotten that information from. But this matter just needs to sort out itself with common sense and maturity. Let me just put it that way. And I think this is what we're getting right now. We're getting a lot of politicking and immaturity. We just need just a little bit of maturity, and this whole issue will smooth over, and the people will get the post because the people want the post. I have not heard anybody that the media has interviewed. I'm not saying they don't exist, but I'm saying that I've not heard anybody that the media has interviewed say, nah, I ain't what I post here. You understand? People are welcoming it. So, look, the needs of the people versus the politics and tricks and, everything that takes place in that realm is, I think the needs of the people come first. And whether or not it's going to be a successful initiative will be judged in time, over a period of time, right? Because, to the callers, a couple callers ago, the one that is called Dark Cloud, he did say, crimes have happened right outside and across the road from a police station, and that is true. So whether or not criminal elements are going to, see these police posts and say, look at our police post there, and think twice, who knows if that's going to work, the psychological aspect of it. But I think people, the consensus or the feedback from the public is that they feel a little more sense of security and safety with the presence of a police post. So we will see how it works out. The one thing that we haven't gotten at all as well is how this is going to work, right? Exactly, the ins and outs of the post and the role and function of the police inside of there and things. I think they came out and they gave a little information on it, but I don't think they've given us the whole picture per se. But we'll see where that goes in like I said, as time ticks along. Okay? So we got to get to the break, and we have a few chefs in studio with us here. And for those of you interested in the culinary arts, we have some information for you coming out from the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy, of course. They have a lot of things going on. I want to remind you about SET Wyola Board, SET as the Holistic Health Clinic, and it's powered by nutritional therapy. And all you got to do is start reversing those diseases, man. Stop managing them. Book an appointment today with SET. You can call him on 279-3935 or 761-1952. And you could also order his book, You Are Not Sick, You Are Malnourished. And you can get that book at RIK bookstores nationwide. You will also get it at Nelson's in Tobago. It's on Amazon, and you'll get a digital copy on Gumroad. So, with that, my egg's still kind of warm. So, we'll take a break. All right, when we come back, we'll talk to some of the chefs here. Are you hungry? We'll be back after this. Don't go anywhere.
William Monroe's birthday celebration presents a church fundraiser talent show, The Talent Within. Join us on Saturday, the 29th of August at 6:30 p.m. at the San Juan Revival Ministries. Do you have a talent waiting to be discovered? Then this is your time to shine. Amazing cash prizes. First place, 5,000. Second place, 3,000. Third place, 2,000. Fourth place, 1,500. And fifth place, $1,000. Special guest performances by Blessed Messenger and Minister Sean Daniel. Tickets are only $100. And your tickets gives you more than just entry. You'll be automatically entered for a chance to win amazing door prizes, a toaster, pressure cooker, cooler, my personal favorite, a garment steamer, and so much more. Don't miss your chance to enjoy a night of incredible talent, great entertainment, and exciting giveaways. For more information, call 490-6760 or 332-6880. The Talent Within, where gifts are revealed and stars are born.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
If you want to be a better chef at home or advance your professional career, Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy is the best place to be. Some of the courses that we offer here at the Academy: Creative National Cuisine 1 and 2, Baking and Pastry 1 and 2, Kids Summer Cooking Classes, one-day classes at the workshop. We have Asian cooking classes and certificate in culinary arts, food lovers and professionals.
Start your culinary journey today with us at the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE, that is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Master Ganesh Bhargav offers powerful guidance for all kinds of life problems, doubts, confusion, protection needs, and clarity. His astrology practice comes from a powerful ancestral tribal lineage with over 500 years of astrological and spiritual practice. Bhargavji does not dominate or pressure clients. Instead, he focuses on fixing problems with care and balance. His reunion love spells and death reversal spells are designed to restore harmony and provide lifetime protection. This is not individual effort alone, but collective spiritual power working for you. Many clients notice strong positive changes within a few sessions. Call +1 868 347 2350.
If you're planning an event, make us your first option. At Reality of a Dream, we can make your event memorable. We can assist in planning your corporate functions, moderate gatherings, family occasions, christenings, and more. We also cater for weddings and other special occasions. Our newly renovated venue includes a majestic entryway, which takes you along a path to a fantastic indoor facility which can accommodate up to 80 dining guests. A recently completed, fully air-conditioned, beautifully designed wing, which maintains the theme and flow of Reality of a Dream, adds 30 extra seats for dining guests. In total, we can now seat a total of 110 dining guests. Come see for yourself the splendor that awaits you. Walk along the path and make your way to the breathtaking, well-maintained swimming pool and gazebo, and also the entire grounds of Reality of a Dream. We've also updated the Dream Suite, which comes with all modern conveniences, where guests can enjoy the feeling of an exquisite retreat overlooking the entire area. Reality of a Dream caters to professional events. We provide secured parking for guests, so call us at 332-6880 and ask for Harriet. Located at number 15 Moses Avenue, San Juan. Reality of a Dream, making dreams come true every day.
Greetings to you all in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior, the sweet rose of Sharon and the Prince of Peace, Christ Jesus. I am Ezekiel Johnson Fort, and I am pleasured to inform you of the newest branch of the Christian Union Church, Trinidad and Grenada District, San Juan Revival Ministries. If you are desiring prayer, healing, or that closer connection to the Heavenly Father, then the place to be is at San Juan Revival Ministries. And allow me to ask you one question. Are you living a life without Jesus Christ? Do you desire freedom from spiritual bondage? Then the only solution to your problem is Him. In the book of Matthew chapter 11 and verses 28, it says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." And this is mostly speaking to those of you who are Christians and you might not have a place to fellowship. Come. Fellowship with us at the Christian Union Church, San Juan Revival Ministries. Come, be edified and equipped by the Word of God preached by the man of God, Senior Reverend Bishop Dave Donation. You will be empowered by the move of the Holy Spirit of the living God. Come and be comforted. If you desire to be an environment that shows compassion and care for your spiritual needs, growth, and development, then fellowship with us at number 1 Bagatelle Corner, Saddle Road, every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. to 12 noon. I look forward to seeing you there, and God bless you all, and may the peace of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, be with you now and always. God bless you all.
William Monroe's birthday celebration presents a church fundraiser talent show, The Talent Within. Join us on Saturday the 29th of August at 6:30 p.m. at the San Juan Revival Ministries. Do you have a talent waiting to be discovered? Then this is your time to shine. Amazing cash prizes. First place, 5,000. Second place, 3,000. Third place, 2,000. Fourth place, 1,500. And fifth place, $1,000. Special guest performances by Blessed Messenger and Minister Sean Daniel. Tickets are only $100. And your tickets gives you more than just entry. You'll be automatically entered for a chance to win amazing door prizes, a toaster, pressure cooker, cooler, my personal favorite, a garment steamer, and so much more. Don't miss your chance to enjoy a night of incredible talent, great entertainment, and exciting giveaways. For more information, call 490-6760 or 332-6880. The talent within, where gifts are revealed and stars are born.
All right, so we're back, people. Breaking down hour number 2. And as we return, we have a lot of chefs in studio with us this morning. I just had my breakfast, was fantastic. We have a lot of cookies in front of us. I'll try not to look at those. But we have 3 chefs, Chef Lorenzo, Chef David, and Chef Tommy. They are all part of the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy. And we're going to chat with them for a little bit here, find out who they are, and, of course, their role and function at the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy. So when you hear about the Culinary Academy, and you hear about all these courses, it's not just Chef Shiraz. All right? Your man could only do so much. He needs some help, right? So he has a team of people behind him, and this team is, you know, from my understanding, very professional and, you know, top of the line. So good morning, guys. How things?
Good morning, and good morning to your listening audience.
Nice, man. Last time I see Chef Tommy was cooking for commissioners.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Correct.
Yes. Where he was cooking, he was the big chef for Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You still cooking for him?
Oh, no. I do personal function.
I do personal function.
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. All right, fellas. So we'll start off with Lorenzo. Lorenzo, of course, well, I mean, as your father, so you have a significant role to play in the Culinary Academy. So what's your role, your function, and just lay that out for me, and then we'll get into the courses and so on and so forth.
Yeah, first of all, I want to say good morning to the Breaking Dawn family, the Synergy family. I want to say thank you for Stephan for inviting us and having us on the program as well. My name is Lorenzo Mohammed. I am the chef, the academy manager.
Right.
I handle all the day-to-day run-ins and everything, scheduling, and make sure the course come out at a reasonable time and advertising, and so a big part of it itself is planning and executing as well. Right?
Okay.
So again, it's not just Chef Shiraz in the academy. We have a team behind us as well, and again, the team is a prolific team of chefs that have years and years of experience in the culinary field, and that is what we bring to the table for our students as well.
All right, Chef David.
Right, so morning again to everyone. Well, at Chef Shiraz Academy, I teach the HACCP, Hazard Analysis, Critical Control Point, the highest form of food safety. And then we do knife training, not martial arts.
Okay, because you're knife training there.
The right knife for the right tool, so you won't get cut, the speed of the job. Proper knife training, and then do practical aspect of it, taking one-on-one training with each student. Italian, if you're doing Italian, they learn to make pasta from scratch. Not the machine, using their hands. So it's registered the software for life in their brain.
Okay.
Right? Then we use the cutter to get it down to if it's linguine or fettuccine. Then we make the sauces and meats to go with it. Also, the other courses, appetizers and breakfast and stuff like that, everything.
Okay.
One-on-one training we teach down there.
All right, and Chef Tommy?
Hi, pleasant good morning again. I am the head lecturer in the academy.
Head lecturer?
Head lecturer, yeah. So my responsibility is basically in the academic field, whatever the students are learning, we branch it off to the executive to ensure that the quality of work that they're learning, they do get it across from the relevant authorities, such as we are partner with City and Guilds. We also partner with AAH, and also we are partner with CTS College. So they have a criteria which we must follow in order for the students to be certified under that, right? Again, as being a lecturer, my responsibility is ensuring that the students and them get a reasonable amount of knowledge. What we look at the academy, we look at fundamentals. Because for far too long, anybody could be a chef. I'm going to buy a uniform, stand up at the road and call yourself a chef, right? But at the academy, we give you the training and the tools, right? We don't just teach you to cook. What we do, we make you in a career, give you the confidence, and then we have you to come outside, that when you actually stand before somebody, that confidence to be able to talk, right?
Okay.
About your culinary experience, all right? And this is what we aim on, because a lot of panchite things is happening in the culinary world, right? And what we try to do is show people exactly what they are supposed to do.
All right.
Because this field is very, very challenging, right? What you see on YouTube is nothing close to as to what takes place in the actual kitchen.
Correct.
So we tend to give our students a breakdown of a scenario of a real kitchen experience. So when they come to the academy, we have chefs of the day, we have sous chef, we actually mimic the real lifestyle of a kitchen. And just as Chef David said, we don't do the quantity amount of people. What we do, we have at least 10 to 12 people per class, and that's a specific reason, because we want to give that hands-on, one-on-one experience. So that when we tell you to hold the knife, we're working for julienne, we're actually making sure that you do a julienne cut. These are cuts I'm talking about.
Right.
Batonette, right? Paisan. All these are important stepping stone for the foundation of a young chef. So that when they go out into the restaurant or and they say, hey, cut up that julienne for me, nobody's scrambling. Right? Or run down the road to call, hey, Julian, you're the outsider. Right?
But what is that, Julian? What is that? What is that?
A julienne is a type of cut, what you cut like what you'll see like shoestring. It's
like chow mein.
Yeah.
Chow mein.
It says 1/8 by 1/8 by 2 inches. That is the diameter. 1/8 by 1/8 by 2 inches. That's a julienne cut. And then if you're going in and fine julienne and fine, but if you had to do that, you had to come to the course, because I feel you're taking some information.
No, but
Yeah,
that's what I say.
Yeah.
I mean, I think about knife I cut.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, there's different types
well,
of
I mean, David, so you see man who just train people out there?
Correct. Yes.
Well, I know it is.
Use your feeder.
In short, yeah.
You don't
leave
chop
it
off
up.
your finger now. It's gonna fool your hand. I know a little thing, you know.
Yeah.
Chop some onions in my lifetime, man. All right. So as it relates to the academy itself right now, Lorenzo, and everything that is happening. I mean, you were there. I mean, you would have been there from the word go and in the planning process with Chef. You know, from where it started to where it is now. What sort of growth have you seen in the academy so far?
It has been an immense amount of growth. Right? Within our circle, I am considered the first Chef Shiraz culinary student, right? Because these guys is who I grew up with as well. Right? Chef Thomas, he taught me in hotel school as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So I grew up amongst these guys. So I appreciate all the knowledge, and again, in this field, we always keep learning. Right? It is a continuous learning process that we have in this field.
Right.
We have to be up to the times. We have to be modernized. Right? And the growth that we've shown over the years, we kind of stepping on toes a little bit, right? Because we have a certain standard that we want to carry, and we want to show our students as well and carry on that standard, right? We have been working with the different entities at the moment, right? Chef Thomas mentioned AHE, right? We officially join their department as well, and associate with them. Right? Okay. Yeah. So AHE is really approved City and Guilds Center, regionally approved for the TVET Center as well. Right? So their head office is in Guyana. So we have joined with them to bring TVET training throughout the Caribbean as well. Right? Through this formal partnership with our academy, we can offer internationally recognized City and Guilds diploma, right? Professional cooking diplomas as well, as a CARICOM CVQ certificates in hospitality, catering and culinary arts, right? With free regional movement of skilled labor through the CVQ program, right? So over the years, we don't really just have our hands in Trinidad and Tobago. We're trying to go along the region as well, and we do have our hands in Guyana, regionally, I should say. We do have our hands in the economy.
Okay. Yeah, because I know Chef has made countless trips on Guyana.
Yeah.
You have to take me on one.
And within the same realm of the culinary, I am a restaurant consultant as well. Right? So I go to different islands and help different restaurants do the training, show them how to well, my major thing at the academy is food costing. So I'm the business part of the academy, where it is our chefs are skilled in everything we are skilled, but they went to the more culinary, and I took more of the business aspect of it.
More the business aspect
Yes,
of
so
it.
I teach it because again, as Chef Shiraz mentioned many times, not because your restaurant is busy and customers are coming in, that means you're making money. Right? They have things, rules that we have to follow within the industry to ensure that your profit is there.
Okay. Chef David, with the expansion and your role that you play, right? And in terms of the courses that you would handle, right? What could people expect from that?
Well, like again, we spend a lot of one-on-one training. They bring all the questions, we groom the questions in the culinary manner, right? Because they come with their home style way and stuff like that. So we want to get it to the professional level. So we train them step by step. That little, in certain courses have little test exams.
Right.
Right? And it's not intense. It's basic. We want to make sure they get the full training, theory and practical, married together at once.
At once, right.
At once. So we teach the theory and the sources. We go in the kitchen and do practical one time. Stocks and sources, basically like that. Right? From start to finish. And then they move up to a different level now. They take the stocks and they make mother sauces. And then after they go beyond and make exotic sauces with sauce applied to which meat using wines and stuff like that. So they go into the international level. And then we do the plating, similar like what you had today. Right? So people eat with their eyes. You see it in a magazine, it's looking good. It may not be real, but they eat with their eyes, it look good. And hot food on hot plates, we teach them everything. Right? They get marks on everything. Even the portion size is not like you're eating home in front watching football. You allow bomb up. No.
Yeah, but that's an extent because you only do portion control.
Yeah.
Right? So when you go to a restaurant, you usually get everything is portioned out.
Portion because it's a
right?
cost.
As opposed to if you're buying on the side of the on the pavement.
No,
on the pavement, there's just dumping in your box and
No, but
I don't know if there's do portion control on the pavement.
They would have guidelines as well.
Serious?
Yeah, they do.
Simple as it is, they would have guidelines.
They would have guidelines.
So how come the portion control different on the side of the road as opposed to the restaurant?
Well, they might use their box as a portion control as well.
Correct, yeah.
Right? The food that you get in, like we say by Chinese, for example, right? That is their portion control. That box of food, they know what they will load you up with rice.
Yeah, load you up.
The cheapest they will give you the most. So they get more rice. And rice yield 3 times to 1. So, unlike meat, it shrink. So you get less meat. It's just a natural. And Trini love meat, we love to eat a lot of.
That's why I tell earlier, we just eat back to front. I tell people that,
In Trinidad, we are the only place that lasagna, if you cook a lasagna, you must have a big chicken at the side as well. Yeah, lasagna is a meal by itself.
Lasagna is a meal by itself.
Yeah, it's a meal by itself.
Yes, it is a meal by
But
itself.
we want a piece of chicken with it.
Lasagna usually goes to a salad. But just a salad and dress, and that's it. Because lasagna, everything but it's have its starch and the protein is in it, and its sauce. So you just need a salad to complement it.
And that's it.
And that's it. But in Trinidad, we have to make sure it is beyond. When you finish eating, macrolitis kick in.
Yeah.
So at the academy, we don't teach at that level. We pull back on that. We go into the international level. So things that they see from Iron Chef, that is introduced there. And they take the photos, they get to taste everything. They even get a takeaway photo.
All right, brilliant. And Tommy here, well, you on you say the education side of things?
Yeah.
All right, so you would cover things like what?
I also do the practical cooking also with them, right?
The practical cooking, right.
I also do practical cooking. But we also, at the academy, we introduced, Chef Shiraz introduced the grassroots program. And that is something that it was amazing, right? We got through with the education ministry, and they have given us the blessing, right, to continue the program. And so far, we have given an overwhelming. Just before the school closed, we did over, I think it was 22 different primary schools, and they come secondary school, sorry, and they come to the academy, and when they came to the academy, we actually introduced them to cooking. And like you hear the term cooking, you tell yourself, well, just standing up, just being a chef. But we introduce you don't necessarily got to be that. You can be an accountant. You can be a dietitian. Inside there, you could be a pastry chef.
Right.
Some people will suggest, and this is what we offer at the academy. Because what we try to do, if you don't have to spend the entire year trying to get a subject. Right. What you can do, you can come in if you want to learn about soups and sauces. There's a certificate course for that. If you want to just come in to understand more about costing, there's a course for that. And if you just want to enhance it, you already have your degree and you just want to refresh yourself as to come back, you can actually come in the academy and learn from each different section, right? And once you get that groundwork, you could then take that and fly with your wings. Because again, like I tell you just now, we don't just teach for our thing, we guide you for your career and for your confidence. So that when you leave the academy, we can safely say that that certificate that you have comes from us.
Yeah, just use cookies.
Also the grassroots program.
The distraction here.
But we have an interview with
the pastry chef.
I remember the Naparima Bowl coming up in just a few moments via Zoom, and then after that we'll get to the other two chefs, which is baking and pastry and that kind of thing now. But they come and they put these cookies in front of them, and they're looking real. They're looking. I need a cookie in a while, There's the problem now, but you see, I need a cookie in a while. So, I don't know if But just before we wrap up here with you guys, the certificate in culinary arts, that certificate, right? Okay, when they come and do the course with you guys, because also, even in the food course and restaurant and catering operation Monday workshop, I see here you all have a certificate of participation.
Yes.
All right. On what level is that certificate? Like, is that the standard, that these certificates that you all...
Oh, that basically national.
Right, it's a national, right.
Yeah.
But the culinary arts, which one it is?
The culinary arts is a 3 months program. 12 weeks,
right.
Saturday and Sunday mornings.
Right.
So that is recognizable. CTS College issues that, so they are a recognized institution that recognize along the Caribbean regionally as well.
Okay.
Right? If you want to go the international way, City and Guilds is what we offer as well.
Right, I know you have an international one you all offer.
That diploma in City and Guilds is recognized in 83 countries around the world.
Around the world. Correct.
Okay.
So that diploma, well, we have part-time and we have full-time for the diploma as well.
All right, and just to give a little idea to people, opportunities for traveling and, these experiences and working
right
outside.
Now, Stephan, to be honest with you, we get calls every week, every day, every other day. I'm looking for a chef, I'm looking for a cook, I'm looking for staff. So we don't even have enough to fill those voids at the moment.
Sure.
That's why we urge people to come and learn, and we will guide your career as well. We will get jobs for you as well.
Wow. All right, so they're getting jobs for your people. You see to have opportunity all over, Yeah, man, even in the kitchen. All right, and this is like I've always said, this is a career and a sector where you get to meet some very interesting people. You might get to work for some very important people, indeed, and you get the opportunity to export your talent as well.
Exactly.
Right? So the opportunities are ripe and it is open, and it's just up to you if you are up for it. I mean, don't do like me. Like, I wouldn't fool myself. Right? I mean, Chef David tried to teach me, I might sit down here without a little finger. But yeah, that's how I say it. It does have some people who for it, and some people just, I give up. I'm 49, I go be 50 next year. Learning to cook now, I mean, it's better I get a woman who can real cook and be comfortable. I go make the groceries. I have no problem with that.
Funny how you mentioned that. You're never too young. You're never too young. And they're never too old either.
Right.
We had students that was 72 years that came and do courses by us.
Right.
That they are executives that retired, and they always love to cook and want to be around the food. They love it.
Yeah.
So they came and still do a course with us.
No, but that's great. That's great. And age, this is not one of those jobs where you age out, Exactly, because it's not one of them jobs where you reach a certain age and you know what I mean, you have to pack it up. It's cooking, it's a passion.
You still have to eat.
You still have to eat. No, this is what I love. You see, that person that comes at 72, they love to cook.
Yeah.
I love to eat. That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So, like I said, I'll get somebody who could cook. It's not a problem. This was breakfast this morning. Eggs with avocado and lamb. It's lamb what? Chops?
Trunk.
Loins. Lamb loins. We had the loin of lamb, fellas. All right? All right, so listen, there's countless opportunity here, and all you have to do to get on board with the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy is you could call or WhatsApp Chef 372-4639, or 7375097. These classes take place at the Ramsing Plaza in Chagona, so they're centralized. So if you're coming from the north, you're coming from the east, you're coming from south, wherever you are, there's one central area where everybody meet in the middle, right? And that's where the courses take place. So it's accessible and affordable. Look at the course that's coming up on the 22nd of August, which is the food coursing, restaurant and catering operations, one-day workshop. I mean, $1,000, and you're getting a certificate of participation. And I like how, I mean, it's everywhere. I mean, always supply the material and right.
You supply a snack station, a coffee and tea station,
right.
And you get lunch as well. Too.
And you get lunch as well?
Actually, the lunch that we're giving you, we show you how to cost that.
All right, nice man. That's great, man. So they're feeding you too. All right, no problem. So I tell you what, we got to take a break because we got to get another interview via Zoom. 5K is coming up, Naparima Bowl, they got a 5K. We'll chat to them briefly on that, find out all the details as to the when, the why, the registration and things like that. And when I'm finished with that, we're going to get Chef Diane and Chef Jamie. Diane and Jamie, they are here. And look, go to the break there, don't let's see this.
William Monroe's birthday celebration presents a church fundraiser talent show, The Talent Within. Join us on Saturday, the 29th of August at 6:30 p.m. at the San Juan Revival Ministries. Do you have a talent waiting to be discovered? Then this is your time to shine. Amazing cash prizes. First place, $5,000. Second place, $3,000. Third place, $2,000. Fourth place, $1,500. And fifth place, $1,000. Special guest performances by Blessed Messenger and Minister Sean Daniel. Tickets are only $100. And your tickets gives you more than just entry. You'll be automatically entered for a chance to win amazing door prizes, a toaster, pressure cooker, cooler, my personal favorite, a garment steamer, and so much more. Don't miss your chance to enjoy a night of incredible talent, great entertainment, and exciting giveaways. For more information, call 490-6760 or 332-6880. The Talent Within, where gifts are revealed and stars are born.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supply of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78, Bamboo Settlement number 2, Valsain, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor, and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call us at 645-2603 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Leisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Leisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Leisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715, or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Leisha Limited, quality you can trust.
Eden Heights Clinic is one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prolozone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb backing, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. Their professional doctors, Drs. Carlos Navarro, Bronwyn Navarro, and Brian Thompson, provide consultation services in areas of diabetes, detox programs, arthritis, sports injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, persons suffering with knee, shoulder, and back pain. At Eden Heights Clinic, they understand that your health is your wealth. Get in touch with them to determine which service is the right choice for you. Visit them at any one of their 3 locations at 13 Montague Avenue, Trinity, at 41 Ramsaran Street, Shoguanas, or give them a call at 640-8985 or 613-7571, or send them a WhatsApp to 493-9196. Eden Heights Clinic is your right choice.
William Monroe's birthday celebration presents a church fundraiser talent show, The Talent Within. Join us on Saturday the 29th of August at 6:30 p.m. at the San Juan Revival Ministries. Do you have a talent waiting to be discovered? Then this is your time to shine. Amazing cash prizes. First place, 5,000. Second place, 3,000. Third place, 2,000. Fourth place, 1,500. And fifth place, $1,000. Special guest performances by Blessed Messenger and Minister Sean Daniel. Tickets are only $100, and your tickets gives you more than just entry. You'll be automatically entered for a chance to win amazing door prizes, a toaster, pressure cooker, cooler, my personal favorite, a garment steamer, and so much more. Don't miss your chance to enjoy a night of incredible talent, great entertainment, and exciting giveaways. For more information, call 490-6760 or 332-6880. The Talent Within, where gifts are revealed and stars are born.
All right, Camilla Lynch Griffith. All right? She had a long name. But she is the operations manager at Naparima Bowl. And they have a 5K coming up on the 29th of August. We're going to chat with her about that. All right. We're just waiting on her to get on here. She on? Not yet? What can I link? All right, hold on. All right, but you know, as we await her entrance into the Zoom room, all right, we got to thank, of course, you know, Chef David, Chef Lorenzo, Chef Tommy, and everything that they're doing at the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy. We have more information on what's going on in other aspects of the academy as well, because you know, some people into the baking and pastry and some people into the cooking. I'll find out from Chef Diane and Chef Jamie when I get them on the difference between the two, because people that tell you baking and cooking is two different things, right? Not because you could bake mean you could cook, and not because you could cook mean you could bake. It's kind of specialty fields. So we'll get in that conversation and find out about them a little more. Camille not there yet? Oh, Camille not there yet? She says she entering the link. Interesting. Who won the game last night? Jamaica or Guyana? Guyana win the game? Yeah, that score Jamaica put up that 118. Making 14 overs? Yeah, I fall asleep during the game. It wasn't TKR playing. Hard luck there, you know. No offense, Jamaica and Guyana, but when TKR playing, I'll stay up the whole game. And Antigua, all you better play Django, you know. If all you playing Django, all you wasting time. I telling you, boy, they ain't play him yet? They ain't play Django in CPL yet? Nah, man, all you, I failure. You gotta play Django. Remember, I tell all about Django before you even make the big runs and make the record, eh? She there? All right. So we got Camille Lynch Griffith via Zoom. She's joining us here. Naparima Bull, she's the operation manager. Let's bring her in now. Camille, morning. Morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm just fine. Fabulous. All right. So, you all have a 5K coming up, the Naparima Bowl. Tell us a little bit about this 5K. Is there an intention behind it in terms of for any particular cause?
Well, Naprima Bowl, as you know, is a theater space in San Fernando. Our motto is the cultural soul of the South. At this particular point in time, we're actually celebrating our 64th anniversary. So this is the first annual 5K road race and fitness fest, which would be a signature event that would happen during our anniversary month. The entire purpose is literally to engage our community, letting people know Naprima Bowl is here, standing strong, 64 years strong, as well as it's a place where persons from the performing arts community organizations use the space in order to execute events. And we felt just to engage our audience even more, to do an event where we bring the community together, where they're able to interact with each other. They're able to also get some sponsored goods, because we have some activation booths. We are currently working on getting some cash prizes. Soon enough, we're going to make that announcement for the winners for the different categories, male and female. So definitely you have to stay tuned to our social media for that announcement. Everything for us is at Naprima Bowl on Facebook and Instagram. Okay, brilliant. It's 64 years now, Naprima Bowl around? It's 64 years, you said, right? Yes. Where, sir? 64 years, you know. That's a long time. What year that was? We're the same age as the country. Huh? We're the same age as the country. Yeah. Oh, yes, it's true. Yeah. So all your wrongs before Queen's Hall? No, Queen's Hall, I believe, is earlier on in this month. And we're on the 27th of August is our anniversary, the exact date. Okay, but Queen's Hall older than Naparima Bowl? I believe we're the same age. Don't quote
Same
me
age?
on that.
All right, well,
They
I'll find
may be
out.
older.
I'll find out because
Yes.
I didn't know Naparima Bowl around 60-something years, you know. That's a lot of years, boy.
64. Yes.
That's a lot of years. I mean, I 49, so I ain't even reached that category yet. Well, amen to that. But technically, only 1 year away from old age pension. No. So,
True.
now, what is going to be the route that you all are going to use for this 5K? Have you charted out your route yet?
We're currently in the process of doing that. We had a proposed route, and we are working exclusively with Extra Mile TT in order to put on this event.
Right.
So we should be getting that information. And like I said, everything will be posted on our socials. So we want to make sure that people follow, like, share, encourage your friends to participate, because you can participate as a group of 10, a group of 5, and even as a couple.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah, well, if you're working with Extra Mile, you're in good hands, because they usually handle my...
Yes, we are.
They usually handle my 5K. So, now, you said, well, the big thing with these 5Ks, I mean, everybody knows this 5K thing has been, it has exploded all across Trinidad and Tobago. I think there are more 5Ks than FETs now. It's very competitive, very, very competitive. But you know, people seem to be into the running culture, right?
Yeah.
And more people seem to be joining it because they want to, you know, people want to compete this year. Next year they'll try to better the time from last year and things like that.
Yeah.
But I think if this is about community engagement for you guys, it's a good thing, because I mean, I've been to Naparima Bowl on a few occasions, well, in the 64 years of its existence. And I've taken some of the plays there and so on and so forth. So, I mean, anything to build community is great. I think a 5K is a good one. You know, it's going to be, there's going to be a fitness fest as well?
Yes.
Okay, so the fitness fest...
So, basically, if you realize whenever people do 5Ks, at the end of it, you know, they would have tents where people are able to go around to different sponsors, whether it's for different sponsors to let people know what goods they have, or they may be launching a product. So the fitness fest that we have going on, we're going to have performances, because of course we are a theater space, so we must have performances.
Right.
We're going to have some giveaways. We're making sure that once persons start off your race, they do a little warm up, so you can have a little bit of aerobics. We're going to have a masseuse. So, you know, when you come back, you can get a little rub down.
Nice.
Yeah, so we have different things that are going to be happening. We also recently linked up in order for, if persons are up to it, they could even do a little bit of Moko Jambi as well. So like I said, we want to make this event, you know, very community friendly, family friendly, so that, you know, persons can participate, whether it's an individual who are runners, or if they want to participate as a group, the options are there.
All right, and I see here that the Ministry of Community Development, Culture and Community Development is on board. Well, of course, well, they would be, Naparima Bowl would be under their portfolio, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, the big thing about these 5Ks, and I know about, a lot about it, the medal. The medal is always a, you know, a prize that people, you know, it's a collector's item, things like that. Now, I see a graphic here on the flyer, right? Is that is that the design for the medal?
Yes, it is.
Okay. You all got it done locally or foreign?
Well, Extra Mile actually is the one that's handling the production of the medals.
Right. Yeah, because
I want to say also that apart from the medals, I realize because of the popularity of 5K, people are also collecting the bibs as well. I recently went into an office and their person's cubicle was filled with bibs. So I was like, oh, okay, so this is now literally an integral part of Trinidad and Tobago culture, is to run in 5Ks, which is really good, because fitness and wellness and health is admirable as something to encourage citizens of Trinidad and Tobago to participate in.
Correct. Okay, so just now we know the 5K, we know it's Naparima Bowl, we know it's 64 years of Naparima Bowl. We know that the route is being sorted out. We know that the medals are there. We know you have a lot of sponsored giveaways as well on the day. and entertainment. So registration, let's tell people how to get registered.
Well, the date for the event, because we didn't talk about that, is on Saturday, the 29th of August at 6 a.m.
Yep.
In truth, the link is available on our social media, in the Instagram bio, as well as on our Facebook. We actually have an ad right now, you know. It was inspired by Run, Walk, Moko. So if you haven't caught it, it's there on social media right now. And inside of there, there's the link in order for you to be able to sign up, which is obviously through Race Roster. Making it quick and easy, and we're also going to be doing in-person registration at Naprima Bowl for persons who don't want to deal with the hassle of either having a credit card or doing the bank transfer. You could come in person and sign up.
All right, brilliant. So, and registration, you're taking registrations up to a certain point. You have a lock-off point, or well, you said you're going right down to the day.
Now we're going down to the wire. You know, even the day before you could come. Even the day before you could come.
All right, brilliant. But that's be, I'm telling you, that's been madness, you know. I do that year before, boy. You had people ready to come in, people come and ready. Boy, if you know, it was madness, you know, real people is coming register on the day.
Trinidadians last minute. It's like, yeah, I know I'm supposed to register. And then it's like, wait, what the date is? Oh gosh, I gotta go now and register.
Exactly. Exactly. Now, I see here the registration fee is $125. Right?
No, it is $150. That limited
$150.
offer.
That was okay. That was the limited offer.
Expired. We are so excited about that. So that means that when you are registering, you are paying $150 to register, unless you are paying as a couple or a group of 5 or a group of 10, where there's a discount embedded in the group rate.
Okay. All right. So you all have a group rate. You all do any T-shirts?
Yes, we are. We do have T-shirts. So you have the option to, when you're registering, to purchase a T-shirt at $120.
All right, brilliant. Okay, so the T-shirt option is there. All right, so well, I guess we've covered everything. They have to go to your social. They can go to the social media page and they could get more information. And the social media page would be
at Naprima Bowl.
At Naprima Bowl.
Yes.
Okay, and Facebook and Instagram is naparimabowl.net. All right.
Website is naprimabowl.net, but on Facebook and Instagram is at Naprima Bowl.
Okay, brilliant. All right, so everything is set, people. It's August 29th, and they're starting at 6 a.m. Now, very important here, like I say, I know everything about 5K. 6 a.m. is your start time, eh? Meaning your horn going off.
I would suggest people get there for 5:30.
All right, brilliant. Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, I tell them, 6 a.m. we starting, that your horn going off, and everybody take off. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, because
exactly.
And let me tell you something, you see these runners are very, very specific to time. If you tell them 6 a.m., it had to be 6 a.m. They don't play with that. I know that for sure. All right, and well, extra mile handled, so everybody will get their timing and that kind of thing, which is great. That's great. All right, well, thanks a lot for your time and the information. And we wish you all the success on the 29th of August.
Thank you so much.
No problem. All right, so that is Naprima Bowl, man. 64 years. They have their 5K. It's August the 29th, people. Get in, get registered. It's $150 to register. They're going right down till they lie down. All right, and they have the Fitness Fest as well. It's all about creativity, community, and culture. And go check them out. You could get them on Facebook or Instagram at Naprima Bowl. And the website is naprimabowl.net. All right, so go get yourself registered and get in on this 5K. Next week, is it next week? No, August 29th. Today's what, the 14th?
Week after.
Yeah,
week after.
Oh, week after, yeah, boy. Good. August flying, boy. All right, so thanks a lot, Camille. All right, see you. All right, people, so we got to take a break. When we come back from the break, we'll have Chef Diane and Chef Jamie on, and we're going to find out about the baking and pastry aspect of the Chef Shraz Culinary Academy. Already had a cookie.
Eden Heights Clinic is one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prednisone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb backing, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. Their professional doctors, Drs. Carlos Navarro, Bronwyn Navarro, and Brian Thompson provide consultation services in areas of diabetes, detox programs, arthritis, sports injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, persons suffering with knee, shoulder, and back pain. At Eden Heights Clinic, they understand that your health is your wealth. Get in touch with them to determine which service is the right choice for you. Visit them at any one of their 3 locations at 13 Montague Avenue, Trin City, at 41 Ramsaran Street, Shoguanas, or give them a call at 640-8985 or 613-7571, or send them a WhatsApp to 493-9196. Eden Heights Clinic is your right choice.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
Master Ganesh Bhargav offers powerful guidance for all kinds of life problems, doubts, confusion, protection needs, and clarity. His astrology practice comes from a powerful ancestral tribal lineage with over 500 years of astrological and spiritual practice. Bhargavji does not dominate or pressure clients. Instead, he focuses on fixing problems with care and balance. His reunion love spells and death reversal spells are designed to restore harmony and provide lifetime protection. This is not individual effort alone, but collective spiritual power working for you. Many clients notice strong positive changes within a few sessions. Call +1 868 347 2350.
All right, so we're back, and as we return here, we're going to have a little chat with Chef Diane, Chef Jamie, and Chef Shiraz is here with us, and we deliver the baking and pastry aspect of the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy and cake decorating as well. All right, so Chef Diane, Chef Jamie, Chef Shiraz, well, Chef Shiraz, right? Chef Shiraz always here, you live here. All right, so Chef Diane, well, I know you were in the academy a while now. All right,
since
so
the inception.
Since the inception, that's right. So how have things been going in your department?
It's good. It's growing. I must say it's growing.
It's growing?
Yeah.
And how long now you been a chef?
About 20-something years.
20-something years. And you work?
Cruising.
Cruising, that's right. These cookies are part of the thing.
Yeah, this is some of the things we do at the Culinary Institute of Chef Shiraz, some of the items that we bake.
A wicked man.
One of the many things.
If he'd bring eclairs out, I would have run him out of the studio. I'm mad at eclair now, while, eh? Right, so, okay, so this is one of the things you do, well, where you work, but
And-
that
and
you
at the
also bring to
institute
the...
as well, yes,
Right,
yeah.
okay. So in terms of your experience and things like that and what you've seen in terms of the demand for people who want to get into that field of baking and pastry and cake decorating, where's that market at?
It is a good market.
Mhm.
It has a lot of potential. I mean, you're seeing a lot of things out there now, a lot of people doing business, cookies, especially cookies,
Yeah, yeah.
and they're going for ridiculous prices.
Yes, I've seen
Right? So, you know, the demand is out there.
Yes.
It is a great demand. And it's a money-making business.
All
but
right.
you must have the passion for this kind of work. You must have the passion.
No, well, it's patience. Baking is patience.
Yes,
That's
it
so, as
is.
opposed to cooking, right?
It is.
Yeah,
It
cooking
is,
ain't really
yeah.
much patience as baking, right?
It's patience both ways.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, you must have the love for what you do.
Right.
And
And
The
bacon is a
demand
lot of
there.
measurements, it's real
Yeah.
measurements.
But it's
It's precise measurements.
Precise
must be.
measurements.
Yes, precise.
Otherwise, the texture and that kind of
Exactly.
thing gets thrown off.
It determines the final product, yeah.
Okay.
It determines the final product.
You know, there's a saying, all bacon is cooking, but not all cooking is bacon.
All right.
So there's a
Hard luck,
huge
fellas. Fellas get thrown on the bus, don't play like all on the same level here.
No.
You're like different. We level up here, we level up. There's the higher level here.
Pastries is at a higher level compared to
cooking.
Yeah.
All right.
They treat us differently.
Anybody could do a salad. Anybody could knife up some lettuce and cabbage and carrots and things.
Make a salad.
Anybody could do that. Hard luck, Chef David. It all fit you at a meter. Where's all that? Whisking?
Whisking.
Yes, whisk.
It all fit you at a meter with whisking. And Chef Jamie
Good
is with
morning.
us as well. Chef Jamie, how you got involved with the Chef Shiraz Academy?
I got involved, basically, I'm a chef for about 22 years and plus.
Wow.
In the cake, baking, and decorating sector for about, let's say, about 15 years and plus. So I'm not that old, if everybody wondering. No, I'm not that old. I'm very young.
Right.
But my passion for baking and cooking stemmed from when I was pretty much young, at the age, let's say, about 7 years old. And started from there, and that started to grow and glow with it. Baking is like a science. If you don't get the science part of it correct, you're not going to end up with a perfect end product.
Okay.
That is the whole aspect of it. But my passion for baking and cake decorating especially is something that I am amazed of every day, learning more and more, as I'm a lecturer too as well. Still doing my studies. I am still enrolled in doing a lot of different stuff. I need to go outside there and get more aspects, especially where the community is involved. You need to know how to present from the ground root and use our local products in order to produce and to make an end product that is worthy in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, when you look at, I was looking at like these bakeries, and you know, so many bakeries in Trinidad, right? And then you have gourmet.
Gourmet, yeah.
I'm looking at television like this because I really don't understand the difference. Bacon and all right, gourmet and like, okay, chocolate chip cookie, gourmet cookie, gourmet chocolate chip. What's the difference?
It's a higher end of your product.
It's just a higher end of the product.
Yeah. Like you would have for breads, for instance. You would have like a simple loaf bread.
Right.
And then you would go into a gourmet bread, which is things like brioche, ciabatta, challah.
Oh,
those kind of
okay.
things that is more intricate.
And does it mean a different texture? Is texture everything in bacon?
It is.
Yes.
It is. Texture, taste. It is.
And okay, what about sweetness? Because sometimes people bake, but this I guess where the measurement come in, eh?
Correct.
So sometimes you know you get a dessert and it's real sweet.
Yes.
God boy, I hate that, especially when sugar don't agree with me. But then you get the same dessert and like the person got the measurement just perfect. It ain't too sweet. You know, it just perfect, you know, the texture, everything, the amount of icing or whatever was applied or whatever, right? Whatever they're using, it was just well proportioned, well measured. But like you say, that takes time.
Yeah.
All right. So in terms of when you're training students, what is the most important advice for anybody that is getting into baking? Like, what's the most important thing that they need to know, you know, the best or the most or whatever the case might be?
I would
What to
say,
take heed of?
I would say the measurements.
We come back to the measurements.
You have to get your measurements to the perfect point in which you need to make an end product. If those measurements are off, your product is going to be totally off.
Okay.
So it's going to be like, if you know you're making something that is of, let's say, quarter cup measurement, you have to stick at the quarter cup measurement. If you go above that, it's going to, if you go under it also, it's going to not be perfect.
But that don't mean you had to stick to a recipe. I mean, you could add in and,
You could
and add in
alternate
and
your
take away.
recipe. Yeah.
But not the measurement.
Not the measurement.
Correct.
Right, so you could remove something and
You
replace
get
it with
creative.
something.
You
and
get
get
creative.
creative.
Yeah, you could think out the box and
Right.
substitute something.
But the measurement
But you
stays
have
the
to,
same.
yeah, you have to. Like simple thing as salt. Salt is a balance in your pastry.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
must
I
have
taste
that
a little,
salt,
I taste
right?
a little salt in the
Yeah,
chocolate
because
cake.
you have
cut
to
it as
balance it with your salt, otherwise it will be too sweet.
Okay, so you all handle the baking and pastry, the cake decorating. Let me talk about the cake decorating here for a moment, because I've been going through TikTok.
Yes.
I don't know why it keep coming up in my feed. Maybe I'm thinking about cakes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right? Because I've had cake for a while. I love myself a good chocolate cake. All right? A little tiramisu in bad too. But chocolate cake. Right? My mother knows that, so she just brings sponge cake for me. Right?
Well, if we didn't know, now we know.
Now we know.
No, I like chocolate cake, but she brings sponge cake. No, but in terms of cake and cake decorating, cake decorating, from what I have seen, is a real money-making business, but it takes real time.
Yes, it does.
And
Patience.
creativity.
And patience.
And patience.
And patience.
Because the kind of things I didn't see people doing with a cake. I just want to know, well, where they get all that time from, you know. You have a real time on your hand, you know, to make some of these cakes that I'm seeing, you know.
Yeah.
So in the cake decorating course, how far do you go?
Straight up to wedding cakes.
Wedding cakes.
Straight up to wedding cakes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is a wedding cake the hardest cake?
It depends on the kind of style you want.
And the
It
client,
could be-
what the client wants
And
as well.
then sometimes it might be a 5-tier, it might be a stock cake. It all depends on what the client wants. But again, it comes down to the flowers that we would use, the fondant, until you do frosting. So there are different things that you could do to complete a wedding cake.
Okay. But you know, a wedding cake is so much trouble, right? It's so much trouble.
Not
now.
necessarily.
Huh?
Not
Not
really.
necessarily.
No.
I'll pretend like I didn't hear that. Yeah? Because I wanted the skunk when I come. But nevertheless, I was thinking about it, not necessarily.
Not necessary. Yes.
No, but what I'm saying is, like for me, right? Like I say, I like chocolate cake. Wedding cake is
It's
Not
your
necessarily.
choice, not
It's
your
your
choice.
choice.
Yes.
Long time it used to be fruit cake. Yeah, but
alone.
now you
Now
could choose your,
You could
your
choose.
flavor.
Yeah.
so all the traditional stuff out the window. Everybody
More or
just
less.
gone totally creative.
More or less, yeah.
Correct, yeah.
So a wedding cake could be any cake you want to do.
Anything
Anything
you
you
want
Stacked
to do.
however way.
However tall you want it to stack.
All right, great man. Because I know the traditional wedding cake was fruit cake and thing, and I didn't
Yeah.
really fancy it because either the icing was real sweet, then with the fruit cake and that kind of. No, serious, you know.
Yeah.
At first, when I was a child, I thought it was chocolate, because you know it's fruit.
It's
and
black.
chocolate,
Bit
same.
dark.
Right, so I jump in, and then I
Yes.
taste it, and I was like, you know, I mean, what's that? Because I was expecting chocolate now, but nevertheless. Right, so a wedding cake, you go right up to wedding cakes the same. Now, when you tell me you go right up to wedding cakes, I would imagine that is the top tier.
Top tier.
Right, so when we're talking about like red velvet and all these little things,
Yes.
Yes.
that way simpler.
Simple.
Yeah, we cover all of that.
And all of that. Tiramisu.
Tiramisu.
Let me talk to you about the tiramisu because we talk about measurements, right? Yes, the measurements. Could that have alcohol in it?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So how you just know how much alcohol you get some boy drunk boy? Or they drive it on the road and the police stop them, we get a fertilizer. No one says tiramisu. No, but tiramisu, I was introduced to that some years ago. Nice cake, boy. I like. But it just feel light. It light.
Yeah.
It tasty. But then again, like I say, it comes down to the measurements. But it seemed like a tricky cake to make.
I wouldn't say so.
You wouldn't say so?
No.
Okay.
It's one of the simpler cakes to make.
It's one of the simpler cakes to make.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Is your filling probably might be a little
Different.
different compared to a normal filling, the cream that you would put in.
The cream.
Yeah.
Right.
But basically, it's like a normal sponge, and you have to soak that with your liquor, your coffee,
Coffee
or
liquor.
whatever flavorings that your client would want.
Oh, okay.
And
all right.
then use your cream, which is, you could use your mascarpone cream, you use cream cheese, and you make a blend with it. So that is where the consistency comes in.
Comes in, okay. All right, nice, man. Now, in terms, all right, so the cake decorating is a course that a lot of people, I think, should be interested in if they want to get into that field, right?
Yep.
Because, I mean, how many people, how long now you started that cake decorating course?
We introduced it earlier this year.
Earlier this year?
Yeah.
All right, so that's part of some of the courses that you're expanding to.
Yeah.
Right, and the baking and pastry, of course, everybody love a good pastry.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So you can't go wrong there. I've often said if you learn the baking and pastry course, you could, just out of the comfort of your home, you could have your own bakery going on. And you could,
And a lot of our students do that. They will call back and we give them advice how to do things, and they, you know,
You could do that from out of your own kitchen. You know what I mean? I mean, you expand based on your orders.
Yeah. Of course.
But you could operate from home. You don't even have to go to a job. You know what I mean?
No.
And the way things are now on social media, you just put out yourself on social media. Nobody matter look for your business. You take a little delivery, get 2 drivers, drop off, bam, ting, ting, and your orders, and you have a business right here. So anybody that under pressure right now, and they're ready, and they have a talent, but they're balling, they can't get no work. They're ready. If you're in this field, I'm telling you, you're kidding.
You can make a simple sweet box.
Sweet box.
Yep.
4 or 5
yeah.
items, simple, so live in your community,
you know.
and that's it.
And all these events now, the dessert is a big thing in all these events
big
now.
one. Yes.
Everybody getting real creative and thing with the presentation. You talk about measurement and everything, but what about presentation?
It's important.
It's very.
Because you're eating with your eyes first.
Exactly.
Important.
And is it, do you guys take it in consideration? Okay, let me say you get a job, right? You're doing cake. Obviously, heat, cake, icing, sweat, melt, right? Nice. Do you take into consideration like obviously we'd have to the climate that you have to account for. So when you're putting out
It is a big difference to foreign climate, I would say, because what you will use as a butter frosting here, they don't use it. We don't use what they use. It is a bit different. Some people will say that, you know, you go all the way shortening and you use cornstarch to stabilize your frosting. Whereas they use butter itself. We don't use that down here totally because of the climate. Yes, because if the sun is hot, that is it, but icing are the mess.
You change it to be sun
As well as if you're using fondant on cakes, you don't go with when it is rainy. Once it starts to rain, that fondant starts to melt on you, and that's it.
And pressure.
And that is how the pressure starts, as you will say. But to stabilize everything, you need to go with the fact that, you know, you eliminate the butter and use shortening itself.
Okay, brilliant.
Instead, and adding flavorings to whatever different flavorings you want. There's banana, coconut, strawberry, raspberry. You could add in barbadine, you know, soursop.
Okay.
Yes.
Papaya. All right. Well, people, it's the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy, the baking and pastry, and of course the cake decorating courses that are available as well. So if you're into that and you're not into the cooking, you're not into the steak and the mashed potatoes and the salad, and you don't want to chop no onions and that kind of thing and no cucumbers there, and you know what I mean. You could get into the baking aspect of things, but the baking aspect of things, of course, like I said, as well as the other side with the cooking too, because once you develop these skills, the same thing you could operate out of your home.
Yes.
You could start doing lunch in your whole community.
Correct.
If you understand what I'm saying, you could just, all you have to do is pop out a sign by your house, you know. And people, once your food tastes good, people will come, you know. And once you go to the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy, your food will taste good. You go learn how to make it taste good. You understand? And then I go show up in your kitchen, and then we'll do breaking down from your kitchen one morning, and you'll get big up, you know what I mean? Chef, real quick here, you do everything, eh?
We do bartending, mixology as well too.
Bartending, expanding to bartending.
We do it already.
You do it already?
Bartending, mixology, we have one-day class as well. We have a full course running as well for bartending and mixology as well.
So Ole open a hotel or something?
This way this is part of the growth. And as I said before, remember we had a commission a couple of months ago. We are looking to we are venturing into our culinary campus eventually.
Right. And I mean, just on that note of hotels.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Hotels have restaurants and bars and
Yeah.
things like that, and they're always looking for people.
Yeah.
And then even to up the islands, where the tourism sector is
Yeah,
huge.
as
They
I
always
said,
want
as I
people.
said, the island, right now we're having conversations, and we're going to start training. We started already at one point, but we're going to step up more training in some of the Caribbean islands that is seeking our services as well.
Right.
And also, if we venture into the culinary campus in Trinidad, we will have regional and international students coming to Trinidad. That will also be a U.S. earner for us as well too, and contribute to culinary tourism as well too.
All right, nice one. Well, all right, people, so you know what to do. It's very simple. I always tell you that. You just had a call or WhatsApp Chef Shiraz. It's very simple. Right now, we have the food costing, restaurant and catering operations one-day workshop. It's coming up on the 22nd of August, Ramsing Plaza in Chagonas. But look, if you want to get on board with the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy, it's very simple. 3724-639 or 737-5097.
And you can go to our website as well.
And you can go to the website as well. chefshirazculinary.com.
Yeah.
So you got chefshirazculinary.com. And this is for people who watching regionally, locally, internationally, wherever you are. You know what I mean? The doors are open to everybody. So get on board today and start your career in the culinary arts, man. Or little stick one. All right? We have some birthdays. Fellas, all they could come, you know, I just have some birthdays here. But all they could come and stand up behind the ladies and chill out. Let me just get these birthdays. We have about 7 of them real quick. You're coming around here, Yeah. Nice, man. So happy birthday to grandson Elijah. Wishing you a happy birthday and many more years to come from your grandmother, aunts, sisters, and cousins. Elijah, happy birthday to you, man. Where you get our shirt from, boy? All right. You got yourself. Nice. All right. Wishing a very special happy birthday to brother and sister Gabriela and Mikhail from her loving grandparents, Hasina and Musi, her favorite uncle Joey, and mommy and daddy. Gabriela is celebrating her 5th birthday, while Mikhail is celebrating his 3rd. We love you very, very much. So happy birthday to you guys. And that cake, you see what I mean? Nice, man. That is a nice cake, man. Happy birthday, man. All kind of shark and thing on the cake. What do you watch it, man? Shark has eat cake too. Shark has eat everything. We would like to wish Arjun and Zobida Bharat a happy 40th wedding anniversary. We pray that God will continue to bless them with great health, happiness, and many more years of wedded bliss together. From their children, Sean, Shelley, Sheldon, and Charisse, their sons-in-laws, daughters-in-laws, and all of their beautiful grandchildren. So happy anniversary to you guys. 48 years, man. Nice, man. And to 48 more. Also, we have to send birthday greetings going out to Aria. All right? She celebrates her birthday on the 15th of August. I think that will be on Sunday. So happy birthday in advance, Aria, from everybody at home. Okay? So they all tell you happy birthday and happy 6th birthday to you. We also have to say, wishing Karen Budram a happy birthday. She celebrates it. Today's what, the 14th?
Today's the 14th.
Why are you saying the 15th is Sunday? Aria, sorry, you're celebrating your birthday tomorrow. Alright, and here we have Karen Budram. Happy birthday tomorrow, the 15th of August. This is coming from your husband, children-in-law, and grandchildren. Have a blessed day. Stay beautiful and enjoy. Love always. Alright, that is Karen Budram. Nice one. And I think I have, how many more? 2 more? Oh, good, but we still have 2 more, right? Alright. Birthday wishes for Saturday for Charisse Sibro. And of course, happiest birthday to second daughter, Charisse, born on the 15th of August. These birthday greetings are coming from your mother and your father, your sisters, Curleen and Jewel, your sons, Mikhail, Terrell, and Major, Papa, Point, Vernon, and the whole of the Ignatius family. They love you plenty, plenty. Enjoy to the max. Blessings. You're getting old, girl. Oh, Lord of mercy. Oh, Lord. We all getting old. Oh, gosh. Tomorrow I'll be a different age. Wishing wonderful parents, Robin and Carol Das, of Monroe Road in Canupia. A happy wedding anniversary today. May they be blessed with many more happier and healthier ones to come. This is coming from the children, Rishi, Tony, Trisha, Marlon, and all their grandchildren. All right, so happy anniversary to Robin and Carol Das. All right, nice one. We didn't get how many years, but, you know, happy anniversary. All right, so for all of us here on Breaking Dawn and the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy, we got to bid you farewell until Monday. And, of course, we got to thank Camila and Lynch Griffith for joining us from the Naparima Bowl. They have the 5K coming up on the 29th of August. So get yourself registered for that as early as possible. You know how these 5Ks go. We will be back on Monday to start another week. And, well, to report on all the Bacchanal in Trinidad and Tobago. You're laughing, eh? You're laughing. But if you do the Bacchanal later, well, I have a Bacchanal in half an hour. I have Anna Roberts on my radio program this morning.
Right.
So Anna Roberts, Double Sun Coffee will be joining me on Off the Record this morning on radio. And we're going to be talking about the court judgment. So we have all the information on that, so we dispense it. So that's going to be Bacchanal. I don't think I ever do a program with him. Like a whole hour now.
Oh.
We're going to be Bacchanal. Yeah, be back and forth. Yeah. So I tell you what, we out for today, we out for this week. Enjoy your weekend. And to Ian Allen, all the best of luck, man. All right, with the new station, you know, we wish you all the success, you know, in good spirit. So until Monday, we out. Have a good one, people. Bye-bye.